Ambassador Susan Coppage, and the 2017 Trafficking Persons Report Heroes.
Good morning. Welcome to the Department of State. We have quite the full room. My name is Susan Coppage, and I am the Ambassador at Large for the Office to Monitor and Combat Trafficking in Persons. Thank you all for joining us today for the release of the 17th Annual Trafficking in Persons Report. I was looking for a copy to hold up because I'm a prosecutor and I like my props. But a quick word about our program. First, our host, Secretary of State Tillerson, will share keynote remarks with us. Following additional remarks by Advisor to the President Ivanka Trump, we will honor our 8 wonderful trafficking in person heroes and hear brief remarks from one of them. After the event concludes, I will invite you to pick up your own copy of the report. It is an honor to be here this morning with Secretary Tillerson and Ms. Trump. And I thank you both for elevating the issue of human trafficking and for your support of the Trafficking in Persons Office. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Secretary of State Rex Tillerson.
Well, thank you so much, Susan, and welcome to all of you to the State Department for this important event. And particularly I'm honored to welcome members of Congress, and in particular I want to highlight the leadership of Chairman Corker, who's with us from the Senate Foreign Relations Committee this morning. Thank you. You know, I think this really illustrates the dedication to combating human trafficking and the commitment of our country that we have this joint effort underway across the entire United States government. And I also want to thank Ambassador Coppage for her 16-year career devoted to this issue. I also know she doesn't do this alone, and we're grateful to her staff and also the many, many State Department colleagues at our embassies and our consulate offices who both help with the preparation of this report, but I think more importantly, they encourage governments to progress their efforts to combat human trafficking every day in our engagement with them. I also want to welcome ambassadors and representatives from the Foreign Diplomatic Corps. Our partnership with you obviously is essential to combating human trafficking as well. And finally, I want to recognize the survivors of human trafficking as well as representatives of the many NGOs and international organizations who are with us today. And thank you for being here for this rollout of this report. I think before I get some of my prepared remarks, since this was my first one of these to review and sign off on and make the report, I thought it useful to go back and read the original reason why we do this. This is the Victims of Trafficking and Violence Protection Act of 2000, and that's really
Thank you, Secretary Tillerson, for the warm welcome and for representing the United States with such incredible distinction. It is an honor to join you, Ambassador Coppage, and the entire State Department team here today who works tirelessly to remove the ugly stain on civilization that is human trafficking. We are grateful for your continued dedication. Also here with us is Senator Corker. Senator, I want to thank you for your unwavering commitment to this critical issue. It is an honor to be here today at the release of this year's Trafficking in Persons Report and to recognize this year's heroes. Their remarkable work inspires action. Thank you for affording us the opportunity to learn from your impressive example.
From Morocco, Judge Amina Oufroukhi. recognition of her leadership as a driving force behind Morocco's comprehensive new anti-trafficking law, her perseverance in developing a victim-centered implementation plan, and her steadfast commitment to training judicial and law enforcement officials likely to come into contact with victims of human trafficking.